Hey queens, it's your girl Rihanna and I'm back with another video. As you can see from the title, I'm gonna be talking about depression and how I got out of depression at a young age. So let's just jump into this video. So let's go, guys. So from the beginning, let's just go into like when I got my depression. When I got my depression, I was 17 years old and I was in my junior year of high school. Hated high school, everything in that year. So that was like one of my really bad moments. I can talk about my depression now. I think me being in depression, trying to talk about it, I would get really emotional, but now I can talk about it and kind of just like try to just kind of put my story out there and hopefully help other people, you know, help them know that they're not alone if they're in depression. A lot of times, a lot of young kids are in depression, right, when you're in high school, maybe even in middle school. So yeah, so it really, a depression can happen any time in your life. It's just, it really happened. It hit me when I was young, and I see it into my other, you know, friends and family that it happens young as well. But yeah, so I was 17 and I just came back from Arizona and I was miserable in Arizona also, but I didn't really see myself having, well, I didn't just come back from Arizona, but I didn't see myself having depression in Arizona or, you know, after Arizona. Like, it was a year after Arizona. So when I had depression, I didn't realize that I had depression. Maybe I realized I was sad, but I didn't want to say I had depression. I didn't want to, what's the word? I didn't want to I didn't want to like basically accept the fact that I had it. I just would brush it off because I would be like, no, there's no way I would have depression. Like, I'm young, like, why would I have depression? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then as I kept brushing it off, I just got even more and more sad, and I would compare myself to everyone, like literally everyone I would compare myself to. I didn't really have friends at school. I hated my school so bad, and I didn't have friends in I only had friends in freshman year, and then I had to move to another school that freshman year as well. So I decided on my own to not have friends, and then my sophomore year I had friends, and then I upped and moved again. So it was really like, I got friends, I moved, I got friends, I moved, and I just made it to the point where I was just like, I don't want to have friends anymore. And that year I didn't have friends, and I had one friend that I knew wasn't my real friend, and she was younger than me, and I just knew that wasn't my real friend. Like, I didn't feel like that was genuine. I didn't feel like that was my real friend, and I would just pretend to be okay with everything, pretend to sit at the table by myself, pretend to hide in the bathroom, pretend to just be like, it's okay. But it wasn't, especially at that time, it wasn't okay. And I felt really alone, and I felt very like useless to anything, because I was just like, what am I doing? Like, what's going on? And then all of the people that I knew and that I were kind of close with, I pushed them away, and I didn't want to talk to anyone. Like, I wanted to talk, but it wouldn't come out my mouth. Like, my mouth, it just was shut. Like, it was shut, sealed, and I couldn't say it. Like, I would think it and I would want to say it, but I couldn't, because I just felt like it was controlling my body. Like, it was controlling my mouth. Like, I could not say anything. And it really sucked, because the people that I pushed away, it made me even more sad, because of the fact that I look back at it now and I'm just like, yeah, I pushed them away, and, you know, even though they're doing good in life and I'm doing, you know, good in life, and we're all doing whatever we decide to do in life, I support them, and And even though it was kind of like a missed opportunity to really get to know them and be friends for real, like outside of whatever we were doing, it sucked. It really did. It really sucked. And I could feel the energy from that person doing the same thing as me, which is pushing each other away. And even though I had depression, I would still try to talk to that person, try to make an effort, and it was just like, it was blank. So it made me really sad. But I realize now that you can't, make everyone happy. And at that moment, I felt like I had to do something, and I didn't have to do anything because I was going through stuff, and no one knew that I was going through stuff. But yeah, I was, and I didn't want to tell anyone. And then one day I just bursted out crying in my room, and I couldn't stop crying. And I told my mom that day. That I think I have depression. Like I can't stop crying. Like I literally can't. It was really hard for me to talk about it because I would just be comparing myself, like, but she's doing this, but her body looks like this, and everyone likes her, and I have no friends. And it was just so many things that I was doing that was just putting myself even more down. And my mom made me realize that I'm my own person, and at the end of the day, like, she was there to help me and support me, and I felt very grateful for that. And she would tell my siblings, like, don't be rude to her, don't fight or anything like that, because she's really going through a tough time, and I don't feel like that's fair, like that's not okay. And so my siblings and my mom really supported me through it, and I just got better. I just got little by little. It took a long time, like it really took a long time, and I pushed a lot of people away, but I didn't get a therapist. My mom wanted to give me a therapist, and I said, no, I don't need a therapist. I didn't have suicidal thoughts. I didn't have that. But I just felt empty. I felt like I was nobody. I was nothing. So that's just kind of how my depression was, and it sucked. It sucked really bad. And I feel like if anyone has depression and is going through, or has went through what I went through, or goes through it, it's just like, you're not alone, because everyone, like, a lot of people go through it. And like, I feel like it really helped me be the person that I am today, because thinking back on it, it's just like, at the end of the day, like, I'm just a very motivated and caring person, and I realized to not compare myself to other people and not try to make everyone happy. Because at the end of the day, your mental health is important. My mental health was important. And that's what you should focus on. You should focus on yourself and bettering yourself, and knowing that you're not the only person out there that's going through it. Because there's so many people that go through it that don't say anything, that hide. And it's unfair to them, because they should have support. They should have people helping them through it. And a therapist is definitely helpful. A lot of people don't want to go through it, but maybe you need to try everything that you can get and see if it works for you. Because at the end of the day, like, you are important, and you shouldn't be taken for granted. Like, you should want help, and you should want to be happy and not be sad, because it's not your fault that you're sad. It just happens, and you just gotta go through it and try to help yourself as best as possible. This is my depression story, like how I got depression and how I pushed a lot of people away, and how I got into depression. I don't know. I literally don't know. It just happened. Like, I just got out. I think it took me a year to not be depressed anymore, or be in my depression anymore. Like, yes, I have my sad moments a lot, but I don't, it's not depression, it's just life. I don't know how to get out of depression. I just know that you need support, and you need to talk, even if you don't want to, because every time you talk, it will break you down. And, or it will break you down inside, and just you won't show any feelings. But you don't deserve that. Like, you should talk even though it's breaking you apart, because you know, you deserve to live, you deserve to be happy. So yeah, that's, I'm like getting emotional, I'm just a crybaby. But yeah, so that's my depression story, and it sucked, and it will always suck for anyone who's going through depression, but you have to be strong to get through it, and be confident and believe in yourself, and try to surround yourself with as many supportive people that you can. So yeah. That is gonna be the end of my story. So yeah, I just didn't like talking about sad things, but it happens to you at the moment, you're not gonna talk about it, because I remembered I used to break down heavily. So yeah, if you're going through anything, just know that, you know, try to talk to as many people as possible. I know there's so many people on the internet who talk about this, and I just hope my story helps other people realize that you're not alone and you can get through it. Yes, that's the end of this video, queens. Video. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. Look at my two I don't have nails on the other hand. Let's not talk about it. Anyways, y'all, I did get lighting, so hopefully the lighting is better than the other video. I was using natural light in the other video. This time I'm using artificial lighting. But yeah. So that's the end of this video. I just wanted to put a smile on my face because I am happy recording this video, because I just like recording. Hopefully I can put a smile on your face because of my smile, you know what I mean? But yeah, what am I talking about? Yes, okay, what am I talking about? Comment literally anything that you guys want to comment your guys's, you know, story if you're comfortable. Comment. I can never talk. Anything about me that you guys want to know. So yeah, just comment and like this video. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to my amazing, beautiful channel, because why not? Like, what do you have to lose? Literally nothing. Just getting to know me as a person. And hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a amazing video. So, and don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at I cannot talk, oh my god. At Ariana_Holiday. And if you want to follow my nail page, it's at Just Ariana. My TikTok is, oh, I'm spitting. No ma'am. I just created my TikTok account, so if you guys want to follow me on my TikTok, it is Ariana. Actually, I don't even know what my TikTok name is. I think it's Ariana Holiday. Yeah, Ariana Holiday. So yeah, definitely go do that if you would like to. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and have an amazing, beautiful day. Bye, queens.
난 모를 거야.